There was one night I couldn't sleep. I was fighting my sleep. I was trying to figure out something to do while I was up in the late hours of the night fighting my sleep. So I wrote about fighting my sleep.
He tries to sell me a dream each night. And I know I have to read between the blurred lines because it's never what it seems on the surface. I pretend I believe him as he crawls into bed behind me, my face buried in the pillow. I let him slip into me briefly and my eyes squint shut, burning from wanting to cry out. I stop him in the middle of pleasure and tell him not yet, not right now, I'm not in the mood. While my body knew that was a lie, he knew as well. He knows I want him to beg for it. I never fully give in this easily. Just a tease to have him wanting me more and more until I do finally give in. When I let him go so deep that I start to see stars as we both drift away into the void. That was the poem that I wrote about fighting my sleep. And just reading it now, like fully out loud and everything, there is a few ways that that poem can be interpreted or misinterpreted as. And so I was kind of like, man, like, I, I don't know if this poem could possibly trigger something in somebody that may have experienced, certain type of situations. Because it does kind of sound like it. So I was about to say I have no idea why I wrote it like that, but that's literally how I was feeling when I was fighting my sleep. I felt like, sleep was this like entity or something, or this being, or this, person trying to like take me. Sleep was trying to take me in, trying to get me to fall asleep, but I was fighting it like, I'll let you get a little taste. I let you take me in a little bit. That was that part that's like, he slipped in a little bit. I let him slip in a little bit. And then my eyes squint shut, kind of burning. And then I say, not yet, I'm not in the mood. So it's kind of like, when you fight in your sleep and your eyes is literally burning because you keep on trying to keep them open. It's like they're getting dry and they just start burning and stuff. So it's like, okay, you're drifting. You don't want to, but you're trying to drift. And your eyes is burning and everything. So it's like you're letting sleep take you a little bit, but then you snap out of it like, no, I don't want to go to sleep yet. I'm fighting my sleep right now. I'm trying to do something else. I'm not ready to go to sleep right now. So that's kind of what that I really don't want it to sound like that. But this is still my favorite poem that I wrote about fighting my sleep, because like I said, I wrote 3 different poems about it, but this is my favorite one still. Even though just now, like really thinking about it now, I'm like, I really don't know why I wrote it that way. Even if that's how I was feeling in that exact moment while fighting it, it's like, dang. I think this is going to be one of those poems and one of those moments that I'm going to have to challenge myself to write another version of a poem about fighting your sleep. So I'm going to have to put that on the list. I was literally up last night till 5 a.m. and I guess you can say I was fighting my sleep. I knew I could have went to sleep hours before that, but I just kept finding other things to do. I don't know, just doing everything but sleeping. And this, I'm just doing like a journal entry for it. And I'm doing this on my phone this time. My previous digital journal entry was on the iPad, so it was a lot easier. Me trying to erase this little portion right here on my phone is kind of not as easy as it was on the iPad, but that's okay. We're going to make it work anyways. And oh, I forgot to put the journal entry title at the top, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to make it work. I just want to go in and add some of the text from that poem. Okay, so now that I have the text, the first part anyways, because I meant to put that in the first box up here instead of this second one. Let me go see what I want to... This is the poem here, and I'm just reading it to see what other part I want to add in here. I finally give in when I let him go so deep. I think I'm going to put that. Okay, now I'm going to go in and add the title, which I don't even know what the title is. I'm going to just put Fighting Sleep. guess we can start with the white. I only have a little spot up here because I forgot to start with the title. And again, I'm using my fingers. And my son is back there fighting something himself because I ain't back there getting him. He's probably sleepy too. So now I got the title. It's not perfect. I can add some little doodles around it maybe to help it. I added these little Z's here and a little arrow. Let's see. I can add a sticker, a shape, a picture. Let's see. Let's attach a file. So I put down here, this may be the thumbnail. I have no idea, but this is in the video. I wish I could, I mean, if I made it a sticker, then I could add it up here on this part, but that's fine. This is just a part of the entry. So up here, let's add a sticker. And it's probably going to end up, let me see. Let me do the erase part first. And just do that. Because if I didn't erase a spot first, then the sticker, I think, is going to pop up behind that crayon, the pink crayon that I did for the background. And we can just do this. I have to erase some more. Okay, I think I like how that looks so far. Let me just add in some random little doodles or something on here. No, like that. Well, maybe. Let's see. So I think that's how I want to leave it for right now. If I end up adding anything else, then I'll pop a screenshot at the end. Make sure you watch this video next if you haven't already.